the stream up and rolling. So whenever we start, we'll be going.
To provide you guys with a hole in the floor in the proposed edition to give you access to your crawl space. And you... Yeah, I know, but I figured there would be on the main floor, like, maybe there's like a closet or something that I could put that crawl space
fucking
access
dead. How
in.
the fuck am I supposed to check to see what I fucking got, dude?
You know what I mean? But right now he's just got stairs. And you know what? That is something that you could do is underneath the stairs on the main floor.
Oh,
He's got
I
this
wish you could tell
the
me
great room. Underneath the stairs, you could put a crawl space attic. Crawl space access hatch.
Man, you get into it with somebody over there?
And when you get your guys in
Hey,
there,
check this out, Goose.
What?
underneath the stairs, close it off.
Oh, you have a 9 to stealth now?
Yeah, and then I'm not 100% sure if it's still the same here, but if you got to have that natural venting in the corners, one on opposite, so that you prevent the buildup of radon gas and shit. The crawl space.
So what?
Yeah, it's just something to look at. You can check. I think the code still has it. I don't know if OBC's changed it, but I know that BCBC had it. Was like you can get a buildup of radon gas because it's a natural emitting gas that the Earth emits. It'll go right through poly. It'll go right through slab, and all you have to do is have like literally a PVC pipe, like 3-inch, on one corner of the crawl space, and then one on the opposite corner, and you can just put like a fucking bug screen on it. And then you get natural ventilation.
The fuck is that, Michael?
I clicked on this +4 and that's what showed up. So for some reason my short sword +1 has +4
nice though is because you have that crawl space
damage.
You just insulate the floor, either spray foam or your bat.
Well, what's
and
your
I don't know.
Well, what's your dex?
Now you don't have that buildup of gas.
My dex?
Yeah.
17.
So you would have a +3. You should be having.
So look,
that's weird because you. It's probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably not sitting there right, Michael.
I don't think it is because it says +4 1. It showed up after I leveled. I'll talk to Mr. Bagels about that.
That was the most confusing thing I ever seen.
Oh, this? You like that? That's what I'm gonna attack with. I'm hitting you with my Matoy Do 8 FC67 Kilobos 9.
I go to
Repeating attack.
I flip over from YouTube, and that's the first thing I see.
It's my repeating attack. And I can't even click on it to show damage. All you see is the +4. That's all that shows below my short sword.
What?
How'd you break it?
I broke the game. Excuse me. Oh, is it because I'm proficient in it?
No.
No?
You think that's your short sword?
Which,
yeah.
Click your regular short sword.
Look, dude. Hold on. Check this out.
Okay, I have a short sword, but I don't know if it does that.
Well, I wonder if it does.
Share my screen, but I don't know how.
No, mine doesn't do that.
No, you're right. I'm looking at the elevation.
How do I share my screen from here? There we go.
I'll use a curse staff, see if that's broken.
But the
Nope, but no, I just ruined it. No!
Yes.
This is Goose. This is what I'm talking about. Look at my screen.
What the? Okay, hold up.
What is
the
that?
fuck is that, Michael?
I don't know, man. I broke it.
That might have been your +1 dagger that's no longer there. Yeah, delete that.
I haven't used
I can't. It's on my.
No, Michael, you're not even
no,
listening to me. All right,
How
go.
do I
Go to the
delete it?
lock.
Hey, stop,
The
stop,
lock.
stop. Yeah, go to lock.
The
Now
lock.
trash
And
can
then
it.
you delete it.
Now go. Now click the lock
Now,
again.
now lock it back.
All right, Goose. We got rid of the weird. I fixed it. How do I move? I want to move my scimitar. How do I move it?
Same.
You have to unlock it,
Uh huh.
But then go to the
and
left
then you
side.
go over to the where the three dashes, and you can.
Are you in contact with the architect?
Yeah. Sorry that we're late.
Bring that one up. Just that the two plan views.
Goose was bad at the video game, so it took us a long time.
Oh, fuck off, Michael. I'll knock the hell out of you.
Yeah, it is.
All right, well, I'll stop watching that. So why the hell are you called I Love Chickens?
Yeah, we're good. I tripped out. You tripped out as well.
What?
Why is your name I Love Chicken?
There's a difference between, so when you look at that north elevation and you see the brick veneer, the overhang.
That's.
Yeah, if you look at it says.
Hey, I'm gonna mute Bagels for right now till he's done with this conversation. Just let me know when he's there.
Yeah.
So this is a very important session. We get to figure out a whole bunch of shit. So right now,
All right, Goose. Is that better?
what is what better?
My name.
I once was a chicken. I hear my sister laughing from way over here when her mic not's activated.
You're missing a letter, chicken.
Yep. Couldn't fit it all.
Hey, stoked.
What's up?
How much blood are you gonna use in this ritual this time?
I can't speak for him. He kind of just does his own thing.
You are him.
He tells me what to say.
I'm guessing it's just in a moment kind of thing.
Oh god.
There you go, Goose. I fixed it.
Yeah, you called yourself Internet? Hi, Internet.
Yep, I got it on the internet, Goose.
Oh, I forgot something. I didn't get the damn cord. Oh well. Bagel's back.
No.
Quite.
Unfortunately, next Wednesday I get off at 8 o'clock.
Schedule wise.
They switched my 7 o'clock back to 7 o'clock Wednesday.
So my question is what?
It's actually very similar to this, but they're trying to do it in April just because they got an excavator.
When I leveled, I had to pick something.
Yeah. What was it?
I had to pick a class.
Yeah, so you could stack your class with something else, or keep going with the class you currently have. And either
No, it made me pick a.
I'm confused.
It made me pick something after I picked my class.
Skill?
And I had to pick my assassin.
Yeah, so
Oh, he's talking about like the subclass thing. Like I'm a rogue, but I'm a mastermind.
Well, that's what I mean, and that's the first thing that needs to happen. And on my end, I don't.
Yeah, that's what it made me do. It made me pick my subclass, I think.
So you went assassin.
Yep.
So we have mastermind, rogue, and assassin.
Yeah, I know.
So she can tell you what to do, and then you do it. Dear Christ, Michael, are you just changing your name to random ass shit now?
Well, I'll give him
What's
the
his
heads
name
up.
now?
Because
What in the world?
buddy, and I don't want him to fucking
I
come
see.
over either, right?
The only actual word in that name is the word bag. Everything else is gibberish.
I'm surprised he ain't put his name as my name is Jeff or Kevin.
In your eyes, you said that.
The only word is back.
Oh, I killed Goose's sister. Wait, don't die. I'll fix it.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so glad I was not drinking. I saw that. Hi. Why?
It's because I said it.
My name is Yef.
Oh,
If you get structural, well, preferably, I do need both hard drives on structural, but if you can like send them to me, I'll price it out. You give me a time, I'll plug it in. See
That's weird.
what
So what
what?
if I did this? So it would only give it +3. I wonder why it gives those stats so much. Is it because I'm proficient in them?
Well, if you're proficient with a weapon, you get your proficiency bonus. If you're using a weapon,
No,
you're
like
not.
watch.
I'm not even.
So
Okay, I can't watch shit.
look,
Yeah. Yeah. What's up with that?
Why does that say 9 and then it says 3 next to it?
one of them's clicked and one of them's unclicked.
I mean,
Oh, you unclicked it. You took off the proficiency.
But then
No worries, I'll take care of it.
Wait, why is your what?
No worries.
see,
Okay, cool, sounds good.
if I unclick something and then click on it, it only gives it +3. But if I unclick this and then click on it again, it gives it +6.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine, man.
What does
Okay,
animal?
so just
what-
a little warning, because tonight's session I was telling Ghost and Nermac that it's going to be a little bit short because Nermac and I got an early morning for work.
Oh, so
But,
do I.
yeah, so is everybody here and ready to go?
yep.
Okay.
I saw Ashen's level 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, that's what the numbers dictate. I don't make the rules.
You just follow them,
I just enforce them.
just like you force the dice to kill your NPCs.
Yeah, don't even. You're already cursing by
many-
saying that, dude. You
so
jinxed it.
Well, you're not
You
killing
missed the
Ashen
fun
though.
part.
Okay. Here
You
we
missed
go.
you missed the part where I rolled something that was in my inventory that didn't have a name, and it gave it this weird long name.
Oh, he can still go back and
Okay.
see it.
All good. Okay.
I'm about to
So-
Peter Parker you. You mistake the part where I even give where that's my problem. Where that's his
right.
problem.
Nice, man. Nice. All right.
Gonna put
Ladies
some
and
dirt in your
gentlemen,
eye.
let's get going here. So, to recap, where did we last leave off? It was outside of Marty Ogden's Roaming Wolf Tavern. It was destroyed. You guys ended up moving through the harsh Arctic conditions,
Yep.
following a bounty that Karina had with the Thieves Guild, known as the Devil Syndicate. And it led you into a sort of transitional area where the Arctic conditions started to die off, and it became a little bit more warm in summer and green. So, pushing through this path, there was a camp that Karina was able to pick up on the smell of a fire that had been that had died down recently. There was a small interaction with a wild elk and some traps that were also laid into the forest by the local bandits of this area. Now, there was a large statue of this woman who had these sort of angelic wings, but they were lined with scales rather than feathers.
Mhm.
And she was holding this sort of orb that was also scaled. Now, the group, I won't go too deep into it because it was actually, we could talk about that all night. It was fucking hilarious.
Yep.
But Nurmak being Nurmak, attempt this brute of a barbarian, just all balls and no brain, goes in headfirst with his crowbar, and is held person immediately by, I believe it was
Zephy.
Zephy. And so, frozen in place, Violet, quick to react, wrapped him with rope, but with a very quick and precise sleight of hand, Karina, siding on Nurmak's perspective and approach, just stole the crowbar, managed to plunge it into the right into the joint of where the hand met this orb in the statue, cracked it open, and the entire, and I gotta say, I have to throw this out there, that the entire time and throughout this entire campaign since Zaya had showed up was basically preaching, "You fools, what are you doing?" And so the statue began to crack, and stones began to fall, and the actual foundation of the statue broke through the earth, revealing this massive green dragon that you all fought off. Um, except, I believe it was looking pretty good until Karina went down, and the dragon was kind of searching for this orb the entire time. Swallowing it, it immensely and exponentially grew in size and strength. And the I think it was safe to say at this point that Zaya knew, because he's got very good insight and intuition on these things, that it was far beyond your level of, I guess, of strength. And so,
Capabilities. Mm-hmm.
exactly. And using his wits rather than his strength, he managed to outwit the beast. And not only did he stave off that combat and that encounter, but he was also rewarded with this item. Now, that being said, the party pursued forward well into the night, where they came and stumbled upon the actual bandit camp. The leader of this bandit camp was Reagan Tyleeson,
Mm-hmm.
direct member of and relative of Kanan Tyleeson, who was the general of the military at Neverwinter when the campaign first started. There was some vital information that he had, not so much that Zaya's familiar was able to stumble across, but when he was slain by Karina with the killing blow, a message had fallen out of his pocket from the inside of his jacket, and without hesitation, Saya cast an Eldritch Blast, I believe it was,
Yep.
and blew this thing into oblivion.
Uh-huh.
And so now the group also, I gotta say, like, Ashen was taking some heavy hits because Nurmak, just on the turn order, wasn't revealing himself, and so the next person in line was Ashen, and she was catching all these arrows, and it was pretty bad. And
It
it's
toughened
funny
her up.
because you guys always blame me for killing these NPCs when indirectly I think it's you guys. So don't be so quick to judge. You point one finger, three point right back at you. And so, anyways, the group, Ashen, Violet, Zephy, Karina, Zaya, and Nurmak, you guys have all spent the night here. You also raided what you could from this bandit camp. And so last session, I remember you guys divvying up all the items. We're going to say for this session that everybody's at full health, full stats, you know. So after a long rest, you guys should be all full. I believe Ashen's leveled up. I think Karina, did you level up as well?
Yep.
Okay,
I think we
and
all leveled.
Did everyone level up?
No, just them. We
No,
already.
we
Just
were
Karina and
very
Asher?
we're very close to leveling
That's
up.
what it was. Yeah, exactly.
So
So that being said, we're gonna say that the it's sort of late morning, early afternoon, but the sky is very sort of cloudy with a sort of pinkish reddish hue.
mhm.
Um, it's it's sort of a bad omen, if you will,
Oh
and
god.
so it's not something that you guys normally see. But you guys, the party has ventured sort of deep into the forest, so it's not uncommon that there's always some sort of like magical presence, or maybe there's some kind of energy or surrounding that is condoning these conditions right now. So, you guys waking up, I'll say that you all sort of wake up simultaneously. Um, what would you like to do at this
All
point?
right. I already know what I want to do. I'm gonna go to Karina.
Okay.
Say, hey, can you bring the head out for a second? I want to speak to his spirit and see what the hell that he knows that we could find valuable intel.
Give me just a second, Goose.
Yep.
I was getting a soda out of my bag, obviously.
I'm pretty sure I have to have the the head to be able to use Speak with Dead.
All right.
Yeah, to a corpse of your choice.
Okay.
I actually forgot to put that thing in my inventory.
Okay.
Write it down right now.
For narrative purpose, I guess. Will you let me use Speak with Dead on it?
Yep.
All right. I'm casting Speak with
What is
Dead.
this guy's name again?
Reagan Tyleeson. I can type it in for you here.
Yep. Well, Reagan Tyleeson is about to get
I almost dropped my phone.
he about to get some questions asked.
I was close.
I got some negotiation skills.
Go ahead, Goose.
Yeah, I've already cast it.
Okay, and so how does, give me a bit of a cinematic. How does Zephy, because I know she approaches Karina. Karina pulls out this head, and this is
I'm
something
gonna
that she's
grab it by
keeping
the.
as a token, right, for the bounty?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna grab it by the top of its head and just kind of dangle it in front of him.
All
Okay.
right. I take
Why?
a piece of wood to use as an incense. I start burning it and put another one on the other side, and start casting this. You know,
Spell.
it's just one action to cast it. So I would
Okay.
start speaking the
So,
language they don't understand and cast a spell.
okay,
Except
as you sort of mutter these incantations, the fire pit, which has sort of died down, begins to erupt with a sort of violent flame spewing out different colors of fire, and there is an entity that appears here.
mm-hmm.
And so let me bring it up.
Let me guess. As the day shows up. The fuck is that shit?
What?
That's not what I used.
That's a
So,
banshee, Goose.
yeah, and so Zephy, as you attempt to speak with the dead here, a this sort of visage, this ghostly apparition appears, and you it is female in form,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that whatever rags or wispy clothing she once wore are similar to that of, if your memory will recall, licorice from the tavern, with very similar emblems on it. However, when she speaks to you, it is sort of um, cryptic and telepathic, and so she's sending you sort of images and flashes. And what you're receiving, Zephy, is that this entire area, and if you when you look up at the sky, you can see that there's a difference between the blue sky to the west coast towards the ocean and where it sort of meets and transitions into this sort of red, pinkish sort of hue of thick cloud. And so you're receiving these images that this area is sort of haunted or blocked from, it has a magical sort of effect here that's preventing you from speaking with the dead that you are attempting to speak with Reagan, because this being's presence is not at rest, and now there's a magical sort of interference here.
Can I see that thing too?
I would say that you can all see the apparition, but Zephy's the only one who seems to be able to communicate with it.
So,
Well, as soon as Nermac notices this apparition coming to right next to him and just appear,
well, damn.
pulls out his sickle and goes to strike at it.
Give me a weapon attack.
Oh God. Can I am. Do I have to hold person you again?
Please, for the love of God.
Oh Lord.
Nermac, your weapon strikes right through the apparition. It sort of breaks but recollects itself.
I'm gonna look to Nermac and say, "Can you not just wildly attack anything?"
Especially since you don't know if it's hostile or not.
Nermac's just gonna step back away from it. Just
Nice. Yeah, what evil
what
is
happens.
this? Right.
So we I know that this has something to do with the licorice. It showed me that something is messing with magic right now.
Oh boy.
I'm going to attempt to speak back telepathically. I'm assuming I can because it.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm going to. How did you come to be here?
So you receive an image of a large sarcophagus,
Oh
and
God.
you also feel a very sharp pain in your chest, pain of loss, and so you sort of gather the impression that this person was betrayed. There was some sort of mutiny within this ancient guild, and that her spirit or soul cannot rest because of the act of these mutineers.
I'm going to have the picture of licorice in my head and see how she responds to that.
Okay, as you sort of imagine Licorice in her sort of samurai kimono and smoking on that sort of magical pipe, you can feel that you can feel this ghostly apparition just sort of give you this. It's a friendly energy that Licorice was one of the few who did not join the mutiny, and so she herself was exiled and outcast from the Snapping Turtle samurai clan.
I'm going to pull out the document that she gave me, actually. That said they'll open when I'm ready, or if something special was going to happen. It was
Right.
secrets from the clan for like learning the ways of the snapping
Okay.
turtle, I believe.
Excellent. So as you hold this out, the ghost begins to sort of move, swaying back and forth, and motioning you to follow.
All right. I'm going to look to the rest of the party. She wants us to follow her.
Nermac yells out, and you think I'm nuts.
She was actually.
Zephy doesn't attack.
She.
Everything she sees.
Daya, I see what you're talking about.
She actually was betrayed by the snapping people that was mutinying in the snapping turtle. uh like really old uh shoot, uh
Samurai
samurai
clan.
clan, and she can't rest, and that also there is something here that's preventing certain types of magic from being used. I don't know if you have noticed it, Zaya.
Everywhere we go, there's a problem.
No shit. Of course, big problem everywhere we go.
Well, we follow questionable people all the time, so what's
That's
one more
just
time? What do you think?
Oh,
Max
you're
quick
asking
run.
for my opinion for once.
Yep.
okay. You should be.
You
Yeah,
wanted me to
what's your
ask you.
opinion on this, Zaya?
He's gonna
Let's
slowly
follow
stand
the.
up and he's gonna be like, "Well, let's go."
Nermac, what do you think of that?
Max is kind of. Are they gonna kill something?
Nice.
Well, you probably can avenge her if the ones
I'm gonna
betrayed her
go.
are nearby.
We'll go over to Ashen real quick and rub her on her head and say good morning, and then follow you guys.
Nice.
Has to come to the
She has her dagger sheathed tightly on her waist, and she sort of pats the pommel and nods her head. She's ready for
Oh,
action. She feels a little bit stronger as a an adventurer now. Definitely
also,
more
I am
confident.
going to give Ashen my short sword.
Beautiful. And Zephy, do you still have control over her sheath?
I do. I can throw it on there for you.
Yeah, I'd like you to throw it on there because for me with Ashen, I'm gonna start to lose
Track of her
control
stuff.
as you guys start to gain more control over her character, and
Oh,
she'll be more of like a pet
okay.
as we sort of play that sort of
It's so
mechanic with her.
weird referring to a child character as a pet.
Right, just mechanic wise, yeah, exactly. But for leveling up and stuff, I think I'll continue to do that just so that it's completely
Just-
unbiased and
yeah.
arbitrary. Yeah. So that being said, are you guys all following this apparition over to the next map?
Yep.
I believe
I,
so.
I'll be.
Sure,
I'll be.
might as well.
I'll be.
Yeet.
I'll be leading the charge because I have the document.
Okay.
I might go one level in fighter because I might have to learn samurai shit.
I wonder what's in this ominous looking cave over here.
Yeah, that looks so out of place.
Yeah, I couldn't find a nice
Funny.
blend. Oh my god. And I've been struggling to get some maps, so I was like, fuck it. We're putting this in here. So you
Where?
guys can put yourselves in marching order, because I know Zephy's kind of leading. Ashen would definitely be close by.
Zai is always in the back.
Nice,
one,
nice.
he
Zai-
doesn't trust everyone.
Well,
Not
Zaya's
too
always
close to that thing.
Zaya's always a
Nice.
coward, so
So
Coward?
Zephy,
He just doesn't trust you guys.
I'm joking.
His way of
I'm
thinking is,
joking.
if the further away from you guys he is, the safer he is.
I was
What
joking.
you shouldn't trust is Nermac.
so Zephy, you can see that the this ghost sort of stands still
Hmm.
and sort of points towards the cave, but you receive a very disturbing image of these samurai when they were men and when they were dragonborn or dwarf and different races. However, you catch this glimpse of them completely mutated into these sort of monstrous creatures as a result of their mutiny and disregarding the code that they swore an oath to obey and live by. She
That's
points to
what
this cave, you receive this sort of image, and then she disappears into the earth.
All
And you
right.
can see that this cave is also sort of a straight shot down into the ground.
So, too bad we don't have a paladin. It looks like we're going to have to put those souls to rest that decided to mutiny. They're apparently
Can
down
I
there.
can I get I wanna say I want a perception check from the group, please.
Ugh.
There's mine. Dear God, I rolled low. Ashen.
No, I rolled low. Oh,
Ooh.
Ashen nat 20s.
hey!
Okay,
You
beauty.
rolled low. I rolled
I
low.
got a nat 20 and a
I
nat
saw
20.
I saw a stick.
Okay, so as a group, you fail because the nat 1 and the nat 20 will cancel out. So you fail the perception. And so I'm going to allow you guys to move forward into the cave.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, before they go in, Zai's gonna look to Zephy. You have a way? Do you have your identify ability available?
Why is
I do.
Nermac smoking all the
Can
way
you
back there?
can you do that on this orb here?
He was taking a piss against the tree.
He's gonna hold out the orb and be like,
I
"I
guess.
want to know what this is."
Alright, so we're going to spend
Ah.
1 minute to identify this orb instead of moving forward.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this orb, Zephy, is
Mhm.
not an orb. It is in fact a dragon egg.
I thought
Oh
so.
my.
Holy mother of God.
And
Well, we
unfortunately, actually no, you do know that it is active. There is life inside.
oh
Oh my lord.
oh god.
This is exactly what Zaya needs, right? A dragon pet.
Wait, so I know this 100%?
Zephy knows this 100%.
I find this funny because I saw a D&D TikTok about a party getting a dragon egg.
Uh,
Damn.
I'm gonna, I'm actually gonna not say anything.
Oh shit.
I am
Ah!
gonna go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts.
That's a brilliant move.
What was the save?
16.
No, that's
That's
not
charisma.
charisma. Okay.
Yep. Crap. Charisma is against each other. Yes!
Hmm.
Do you
Okay.
have inspiration or did you already use that?
I already used my inspiration, unfortunately.
Yes!
You know,
Okay.
I should have counterspelled. Fuck.
All
Too
good.
late now!
Zaya, you receive the information reading Zephy's thoughts, even though when she is restricting information from you, you immediately react to detect her thoughts.
I don't even know if I should tell anybody. This
He's gonna look at Zephy and be like, I'll just keep it. He's not even gonna
Nice.
he's not even gonna be like, you lied to me.
I
Why
did.
would you lie?
I
Nice.
never lied. I never said a
You
word.
just
I
didn't
just
say anything.
I was just
You
I'm the
withheld the truth.
I held it because I don't know if I what to say. I don't. I just like this is not something you just find. She's
Pretty much
No.
she needed time to process.
He'll be
she couldn't really process what the fuck is going on.
he'll just be like, nice. I'll keep it.
But I am going to say one thing to you though. I'm going to say, do not drop that.
Or move
I
it.
don't plan on it.
Okay, nice.
I'd rather not have the wrath of that dragon come kill us because of a mistake.
Clearly.
Watch someone try to steal the egg from us.
And the only people who knows the egg is me and Zai. If I said, hey, by the way, you're still reading my thoughts, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's what you're about to read. We don't need Nermac to know. He might try to fry it and eat it for breakfast.
God,
I was about to say, does Nermac know yet?
He doesn't.
For some reason, I think as the DM, I'm just gonna have to take one for you, Nermac. For some odd reason, Nermac's like stomach grumbles and he just licks his lips. I don't know if you missed out on breakfast. There you go, buddy. You might not be able to detect thoughts, Nermac, but you can certainly read the room, pal.
Oh yeah, and that is why, man. If only I had a bag of holding. You ain't getting that.
Mm-mm.
Staying in its
Wait.
pot. Oh
Now,
wait.
now the question: are you going to use your thing to tell me through telepathically that you know?
No, he's gonna let. He's gonna keep quiet about it for now
All
Yeah,
right.
because
Well,
that
I'm
does
because
go-
he's
seem
not gonna let on that he just used a spell on you.
Well, don't I already know once it's over?
Do you?
well, if you try to
I'll
detect, well, you don't have to. I
uh
don't know.
for duration. Damn, this thing is long as hell.
Oh,
Yeah, that is
What?
Either way, the target knows that you're probing into its mind. Shift your attention to another creature's thoughts.
Okay.
What I said, if it conceives their mind, the spell it. I don't know.
so pretty much you don't know.
I have no idea. Either way, the target knows that you are probing his mind.
That is if you probe deeper.
Oh, okay.
That's. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Yeah,
Yeah,
if
it
you
says
probe
it's probe
deeper.
deeper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I was just grabbing surface thoughts.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you guys proceeding from here?
All right. I'm going to look to Violet and Green. Say, all right. I think it's best you two lead from here. You guys are fairly good at staying
Karina and
unhidden.
Violet hold positions there, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
You like what you like what I did there, Bagels?
I do. That was brilliant. All right, and let me double check this DC.
Just remember, I had the best eyesight in the dark.
Okay, excellent. So, um, Karina, Violet, you guys are approaching through the forest, flanked by trees, and directly ahead of you is this stone sort of. There's this hole surrounded by these large stones, and you can see that there's lots of moss growing around it, and the sun, what little there is just sort of peering through, lighting the way, and you feel the earth beneath you just sort of mound up. You're on a slight
Oh.
incline, and it's almost like this pitcher's mound. And there are these tiny little, almost like stones or thorns protruding as you finally step on it, and you feel the earth beneath you begin to move and vibrate. However, with your quick reactions, you're able to step off as this massive monstrosity emerges from the earth.
Great.
In front of you is this very large creature that's just completely mutated over time, scaled with skin, and has this massive shell of a back with sharp, sort of horned bone, like a snapping turtle, like a horn snapping turtle. Its claws are razor sharp, and even its feet have like these sharp nails protruding out from its skin. It's got this very deep foresty sort of green, so it sort of camouflages with its environment. And at this point, it attempts to sort of roar, but nothing